Stop. Do not click away. This is the moment you've been waiting for. God has been watching. He has seen the nights you spent in silence, questioning your future. He has heard every whispered prayer, every desperate plea for a breakthrough. And now he is answering. This is your confirmation. You were never meant to struggle endlessly. You were never meant to live in lack, fighting for scraps while others thrive. Because from this day forward, your financial burdens are no longer yours to carry. The weight of your struggle, the fear of uncertainty, it is now in his hands. The shift begins now. This is not just a message, it is a divine instruction. And if you are truly one of the chosen ones, you will listen. Because most people will never receive this revelation. They will hear, but they won't listen. They will see, but they won't act. Will you? Will you be the one who steps forward in faith? Because those who stay until the end will unlock the 3 divine laws of supernatural wealth activation. The laws that only the truly chosen will understand. You have a decision to make. Stay and everything changes. Ignore this, and you may never receive this opportunity again. This is your moment. Are you ready? Then let's begin. How long have you carried this weight? The endless struggle, the silent battles, the feeling that no matter how hard you work, something is holding you back. You've given everything, your time, your energy, your sweat. Yet every step forward feels like walking through quicksand. You work longer hours, sacrifice your passions, delay your dreams. And for what? Just enough to survive? And while you fight to keep your head above water, somewhere out there, wealth flows effortlessly into the hands of those who seem to do the least. You've seen them, the ones who move through life with ease, who seem to attract success like a magnet. They don't struggle. They don't beg for opportunities. Wealth finds them. They live in abundance while you're told to just be patient. But deep down, you know the truth. Patience isn't the problem. The problem is the game itself. The game was rigged before you even stepped onto the board. Since birth, you've been conditioned to believe in the illusion of hard work equals success. They tell you that wealth is a reward for struggle, that if you just keep grinding, keep sacrificing, one day maybe you'll be free. But look around. Who actually benefits from this belief? Who profits from millions working themselves into exhaustion while only a few control the flow of money? The reality is brutal. Wealth isn't given, it's taken. And while you were taught to trade time for money, they were learning how to make money work for them. But here's the dangerous part. They never wanted you to know this, because the moment you see through the illusion, the moment you understand how money really moves, the chains break. And when those chains fall, something happens inside you. You stop accepting struggle as your destiny. You stop playing the game they designed to keep you small. You stop waiting and start awakening. Because right now, at this very moment, you are standing at the edge of something life-changing. You feel it. The weight of struggle is not your burden to carry anymore. The question is, are you ready to see what's on the other side? For years you've fought, pushed, and sacrificed, yet wealth still seems like a distant dream. You've followed the rules. You've worked harder than ever. But deep down, something feels off. Why does success seem effortless for some, while others remain trapped in an endless cycle of struggle? What if I told you, there's something you were never taught? A force far greater than struggle alone. A key hidden in plain sight. One that has been used by the wealthy, the powerful, and the unstoppable to reshape their destiny. The richest and most influential figures in history, those who rose from nothing and built empires, did not do it through sheer effort alone. They did not become powerful by grinding themselves into the ground. No, they uncovered something deeper, a force so potent, so undeniable, that once you see it, you can never go back. Because wealth does not come to those who chase it. Wealth comes to those who understand how to attract it. For centuries, this secret has been buried beneath a mountain of distractions. Society tells you to work harder, hustle more, sacrifice everything. But the ones who truly rise, they don't play by those rules. They follow an unseen blueprint, a path that bends reality in their favor. And what if I told you that blueprint is already within your reach? What if the wealth you seek isn't locked away? What if it's already waiting for you to claim it? Not through luck, not through empty hope, but through a shift so powerful it separates the rich from the poor, the fulfilled from the desperate, the successful from the forgotten. This is not just about belief. This is about knowing, understanding, mastering the forces that control wealth itself. And once you grasp it, the way you see money, opportunity, and success will never be the same. But here's the question. Are you ready to uncover what was kept from you? Because once you do, there is no turning back. There comes a moment in every journey where the fog lifts, where the weight of uncertainty is replaced by the light of understanding. This is that moment. You have felt it before. The pull, the whisper in your soul that tells you there is more. More than struggle. More than survival. More than endlessly reaching for a breakthrough that always seems just out of grasp. That whisper is not your imagination. It is a divine calling. A sign that the time for lack has ended and the time for abundance has arrived. Because what if everything you have been chasing was never meant to be chased at all? What if God had already written wealth into your story, but you were looking in the wrong direction? The misconception that has kept you bound. For too long, the world has told you a lie. It has told you that wealth comes only from harder work, longer hours, endless sacrifice. It has told you that financial success is reserved for the powerful, the privileged, the lucky. It has told you that wealth is a reward, something you must struggle for, something you must prove yourself worthy of before you can receive it. But what if that was never God's design? What if your prosperity is not a prize to be won, but a birthright to be claimed? God's law of abundance, the truth that changes everything. Listen closely. But remember the Lord your God, for it is He who gives you the ability to produce wealth, and so confirms His covenant, which He swore to your ancestors as it is today. Deuteronomy 8:18. God gives the ability. God confirms the covenant. God has already assigned abundance to His chosen ones. The secret that separates those who receive wealth from those who struggle is not effort, not talent, not even intelligence. It is alignment. The wealth of kings and the secrets of the chosen. The wealthiest rulers of history, the wisest kings, the most powerful leaders, they understood something the world has forgotten. Wealth is not something you must chase. It is something you must align with. Look at Solomon, a man who never prayed for money, yet was given riches beyond measure. Look at Joseph, a man who was sold into slavery, yet rose to rule over Egypt. Look at Abraham, a man who followed divine instruction, yet was promised generations of prosperity. Their wealth was not random. It was not the result of mere labor. It was the result of divine alignment. Your choice. Step forward or stay behind. What is the difference between those who walk in divine abundance and those who remain trapped in scarcity? It is not luck. It is not status. It is not chance. It is the willingness to step forward. You can remain bound by the chains of limitation the world has placed on you, or you can step into the life God has already prepared. But be warned. Once you see the truth, you can never unsee it. Once you hear God's calling, you can never ignore it. The unshakable promise. From this moment on, you have a choice. You can continue waiting for wealth to come, or you can begin walking in the abundance God has already willed for you. You can keep struggling to find your own way, or you can follow the divine path that has been prepared since the beginning of time. Your destiny is not scarcity. Your destiny is not survival. Your destiny is overflow. The question is, are you ready to claim it? Because the moment you step into this truth, nothing will ever be the same. You have felt it. The weight of struggle pressing down on you, tightening around your chest like an invisible chain. For too long, you have lived within the limits of what you were told was possible. You were taught to accept just enough, to be grateful for survival while others thrived. You've sacrificed, you've fought, you've endured. And yet, true abundance always seemed out of reach. How many times have you questioned yourself? Why does wealth come so easily to others? Why does every step forward feel like a battle? The world conditioned you to believe that struggle is a virtue, that suffering is the price of existence. But what if you were never meant to suffer? What if everything you have been taught about wealth is wrong? The truth is, scarcity is not your burden. It is your test. The chosen ones, the visionaries, the ones destined for greatness all face this moment, the moment when they must decide if they will accept a life of limitation, or if they will shatter the chains that have held them back. Look at the wealthy, the powerful, the ones who move through life with ease. Do you truly believe they are better than you? No. The difference is not their background, not their intelligence, not even their resources. It is their belief. They do not see wealth as something external. They see it as a law, an inevitability, something already written into their destiny. And once they embrace that truth, the floodgates open. Now ask yourself, what if you did the same? What if you stopped chasing money, stopped fearing lack, and instead aligned yourself with the very energy of abundance? Because here's the divine secret. God has already promised you abundance. The struggle is not punishment. It is preparation, a test to see if you are ready. The moment you stop begging and start believing, the moment you shift from waiting to claiming, everything changes. The battle is not against the world. The battle is against the mindset of scarcity. The chosen ones are not the ones who suffer the longest. They are the ones who wake up and realize the suffering was never necessary. And when you grasp this truth, when you take your first step out of the cage you never knew you were in, you will feel it. The chains breaking, the weight lifting, the path clearing. This is the moment you've been waiting for. The storm is passing, the struggle is ending, and you are about to rise. But the final test remains. Will you step forward, or will you turn back? For too long, wealth has felt like a distant dream, something only granted to the powerful, the lucky, or the few. But now, something is shifting. The weight of scarcity is being lifted, and a new reality is unfolding before you. This is your moment, a moment where the old rules no longer apply, a moment where financial struggle is no longer your destiny, a moment where wealth is not something you chase, it is something you align with. Because God never created you for lack. He created you for abundance. And now, that abundance is within your reach. The question is, will you claim it? At this very moment, a divine force is moving in your life. Doors are unlocking. Chains are breaking. The wealth that was once hidden is now rising before you. It is not the wealth of man. It is not the wealth of greed. It is divine wealth. A wealth that comes from wisdom, alignment, and purpose. Because true wealth is not just money. It is freedom. It is peace. It is knowing that your needs are met. Your purpose is fulfilled, and your spirit is unshaken. And here is the truth no one told you before. The moment you claim your divine inheritance, you shift from hoping to receiving. The doors of abundance swing open, not when you beg for them to open, but when you step forward in faith. God is already moving. The question is, will you move with Him? This is the moment of decision. If you feel this shift, if you know this message was meant for you, this is your sign. Your breakthrough is already in motion, but faith without action is nothing. Declare it now. Comment 99 below if you claim your divine wealth. Let the universe hear you. Let God see your faith. Let this be the moment you shift from hoping to knowing. Type 99 if you are ready to receive, if you believe, if you refuse to let doubt steal your destiny. Because from this moment on, wealth is no longer something you wait for. It is something you walk in. You are not here by accident. You were meant to hear this. And now, the final step is yours. This is your breakthrough. Claim it now. The heavens have aligned. The path has been revealed. And now, it is up to you. Will you take this knowledge and let it slip through your fingers like sand? Or will you seize it with both hands, step forward, and claim the wealth, the abundance, the divine favor that has always been meant for you? This is not just about money. It is about stepping into your true calling. It is about walking in the power and authority that God has placed within you. It is about finally leaving behind the chains of lack, doubt, and fear, and embracing the abundance that has always been your destiny. The greatest mistake you could make right now is to do nothing. If you feel this message calling to you, this is no accident. Write, "I claim it" in the comments below. Declare it, affirm it, and step into your divine inheritance. Let the world know that you are ready to receive. Because when you speak it, when you affirm it, when you declare it, you make it real. God is moving in your life right now. You are not here by chance. Something powerful is shifting in the spiritual realm, aligning everything for you to receive what has always been meant for you. But there's one final step. Watch the next video that just appeared on your screen. It contains a message that will take you even deeper into the mysteries of divine wealth, supernatural favor, and the hidden spiritual laws that have been kept from you. Do not stop now. The journey is not over. It is only beginning. Click the video now. Your destiny awaits. For too long you have waited, prayed, and hoped for a sign. This is it.